the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, Badiru bil a'mali, in doing goods. Be quick in doing goods. Whenever you have a chance to do good, never delay it. The reason, fitanan ka qita'il layli muslimi. Fitna will occur like a portion of the dark night. Means soon the fitna will occur, the trial will occur, and these trials will be like the portion of a dark night. Portion of a dark night means the darkest part of the night. You have the beginning of the night, and then the darkest part of the night, and then you have the end of the night. In the end of the night, you always see some lights, and gradually the light appears. In the beginning, very gradually, you will see the light is going. And so the darkest part of the night, the portion like the portion of the dark night, the fitna will be like the portion of a dark night. Means will cover everything. يصبح الرجل مؤمنا ويمسي كافرا. A person would be a believer in the morning and turn to disbelief in the evening. In the morning have faith, in the evening he will have no faith. يصبح الرجل مؤمنا يمسي كافرا أو يمسي مؤمنا ويصبح كافرا. And he will be believer in the evening and turn disbeliever in the morning. The people will be changing very quickly. Very quickly. One is the change will occur very quickly, unexpectedly. The second thing, يَبِيعُ دِينَهُ بِعَرَضٍ مِّنَ الدُّنْيَا. They would sell their faith for worldly goods. He will be ready to sell his faith for worldly benefit. These two things mentioned as the darkest period of the fitan, the darkest portion of the night where you can't see anything. With these two things. One, the person will change his faith very quickly, and the secondly, everything will be for sale. And the ultimate target of the person will be how to achieve dunya. How to achieve dunya. This is the biggest, and whatever you are in the period we are now, and what we are facing, what we are observing, you see how the world changes. You see how change occurs in the views of the people, the ideas, the values. Everything is changing so quickly, you can't believe it. The digits which you have in your hand, there was a time when we used to have an old dialing ring mobile, and then from there we went to the mobile, from the mobile we went to the smartphone, from the smartphone to you can't believe 10 years before. 10 years before, you remember the world was completely different. And now every single day change of world. And this artificial intelligence, the people now writing their letters, their documents, everything, giving to artificial intelligence. And gradually, the people lost thinking. But the artificial intelligence, you completely rely on it. Completely rely on it. We are completely handed over ourselves to machines. So we are taking ideas from them rather than giving ideas to someone. لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. The human being, the commander, the Khalifa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who decide what to do, what not to do. Now we are depending on artificial intelligence. We are depending on them. And they are making our ideas. And how they are playing with our faith, with everything. I can give you one example. You know, in Islamic faith, we have different groups. They have their differences. With all their differences, they share something common. But some people completely out of Islam. They have nothing to do with Islam. And this is unanimously agreed. All the ulama and the scholars. Like anyone who don't believe on the finality as a final prophet of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Khatmun Nubuwah. But if you put in the artificial intelligence about them, they will say, everything in faith is okay, just concentrate on your things, on your own practice. So those who are completely relying on artificial intelligence, it's directly hitting your challenges, your views, your ideas. And this is exactly what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, that how swiftly, how quickly people change their values, their traditions. Everything is changing. And he said, this is the biggest challenge of the time. You see how much difference with you and your children now, those who are going to school and those going to college. The people, those who came from their own countries. How many things has changed completely? Something unimaginable exactly happening.